So, what's your pickup line when you swipe with someone? So when you swipe right, what's your pickup line?
Hold on, let me go through my repertoire. What have I been saying to these guys?
Look at this thing.
I'm not just a pretty girl. I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister. Sometimes it's hard for me to show that I'm more than just a rumor or a song on your computer. There's more to me than people know.
Hey y'all, it's Thomasina. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're here with my special guest and lovely friend, Jay. Why don't you tell the people what you do here in the city?
Hey y'all, Jay Levy here. Moved to New York City for musical theater. Realized that wasn't it. And now I'm styling just to kind of understand it a bit more before I just have my own brand. And the styling is just taking off, and that's how I met this one.
Yeah, so I will put a couple of photos of what he styled for me in my shoots. I'll put those somewhere on the screen. Yeah, so Jay and I are now friends, and we decided that we wanted to talk to you guys today about dating in New York, because we know that it can be crazy and it can be difficult. And we're gonna do it mukbang style. So Jay introduced me to this place in Harlem.
Yeah.
Is it Harlem? This place in Harlem called Seasoned Vegan, and everybody raves about this, so I'm really excited to try it. I'm not a vegan, I'm pescatarian, but Jay is vegan. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So I ordered sweet potato souffle. I ordered the shrimp po' boy. I don't know if you guys can see that. And you already know I had to get the mac and cheese. So I'm really excited about that.
And I also got the shrimp po' boy. I got 2 of them. Don't judge. Also, just like disclaimer, y'all, I've never eaten on camera. I am not the most elegant eater, so let's make this a judge-free zone. But I got my po' boy. I got my sauteed spinach. Can you see that? And then I have the fried catfish. And then we have this Cajun dipping sauce that is yummy for your tummy. Cajun. It's not spicy, I promise. It's not. Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I don't do spice.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh wait, hold on, wait. There's a little kick at the end, but it's not like terrible.
Oh, you guys are
good. Did I tell you?
Is it already on there?
Yeah, but it's like you want more on there.
Okay.
Can you taste the kick?
Just like a tiny twang. All right. So, yeah, we're going to talk about dating in NYC, and my mom is probably not going to be happy about this video. Sorry, Mom. It had to be done.
I have a question.
The only thing that I will say is that I wish their portions were bigger because I am greedy. The mac and cheese is good. It's cheesy. It tastes like actual cheese.
Really?
It does. I think vegan cheeses are gross, and it's very hard, at least for me, to find a good vegan cheese. So I'm
hard.
Impressed by this. I'm gonna give it a
what?
A 8 out of 10.
Also, shout out to Seasoned Vegan. Y'all be throwing down.
It's good.
Taste
What is
this.
that? What is that?
This is fried catfish. And dip it in your sauce. Just take it.
Thanks. I try to be nice. This is good. This is like those little chicken minis that you get from Chick-fil-A. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. But this is not me. I am
shook.
Honestly, always about vegan food. How do you do it? I could never get into it. Like sweet potato pie and stuff Thanksgiving. Not my thing. But this is actually pretty good. And paired with the macaroni.
Oh my god, I've never done it before.
It's like when you're on a date and you try to eat cute. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm gonna go in on our date. I don't care if it's the first date.
She's honest. I'm definitely like, let me chop everything up, cut everything up.
Nope.
Kibbles and bits.
I went on a date last week. If you're watching this, hey. It was a great date. But I went on a date last week, and I kind of felt bad because I ordered more than he did, but I don't know. I thought we both established that we were both hungry, but he only ordered like 3 tacos. And I ordered 3 tacos, rice, and beans, and ate all of it, like cleaned my plate.
How big were the tacos?
They were a pretty decent size. They were like the size of this po' boy.
That's great. What restaurant was it?
This was, oh my god, Elite Williamsburg in Brooklyn. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Wouldn't recommend it for the first date though because it was super loud, so we were like yelling
You gotta talk
in our conversation. Yeah. But so live and the food was amazing. So highly recommend another restaurant plug. And dating in general is pretty much I don't know if taboo would be the word for it, but a lot of people don't like to talk about dating. There's like some embarrassment in it. A lot of people just like to keep their dating life private, which is like me. I never talk about my dating life. I like to keep people like guessing about what I'm doing. I feel like we make dating a lot more difficult than what it should be and what it could be. Since moving to New York, this was like my first intro to dating in general because I wasn't really dating before I moved up here. And it's been an interesting experience to say the least. Let's talk about the apps. There are so many dating apps. So what I want you to do is I want you to list the dating apps that you've used here in the city and like rate them, give your feedback on them.
Okay.
And be like straight up, be honest.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and solidify that clearly most of the apps I'm using are gay dating apps. We're gonna start with Hinge, which like both straights and the LGBTQIA element of P plus can use. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Their method of matching their people, I think, is very, very clever, and I'm usually satisfied with who I'm matched with. So I gave it a 4. And on Hinge, you cannot send pictures, you cannot send videos.
You can video chat.
You can video chat, but you can't send.
Yeah.
It's really cute. They're like really trying to set you up on a date, and I really appreciate that.
I have also used Hinge, and I think Hinge is by far the best dating app. I think that the layout is like amazing because I like that it doesn't put it all on the woman. It's like the woman can like someone or the guy can like someone. It makes it like an equal playing field.
Wait, what do you mean?
So like, we're gonna get into it, but like Bumble, only the woman can make the first move.
What kind of sexist stuff is that?
You've never heard of that?
Are you kidding me?
God. We're gonna get into that.
What?
We're gonna get into that. But yeah, Hinge, and
What is that?
they tried it, like, I guess, like a woman empowerment thing, like.
Oh!
But still, sometimes I don't want to be empowered in that way.
You want to be approached.
Exactly. So, it's not for everybody. But back to Hinge. I like that setup. So, I would also rate Hinge like a 4 or a 4.5 out of 5. My only flaw with Hinge is it seems like, I don't know how to say this, but pretty much the people on Hinge aren't as attractive. Like, New York is a big place, and you mean to tell me these are the only people that you're showing me? And then Hinge does this thing where, like, it shows you your most compatible, and I'm like, y'all know dang well this person is not my most compatible. Like, what is the system
that yeah.
Like, every single time I'm like, come on now. So yeah, I think Hinge is definitely the app designed to be deleted if the people on there are being intentional about what they want. And so, like, if you do your research, I believe they say that Hinge is the place for people like actually looking for relationships. Most people that are looking for serious relationships, most of them are on Hinge. So if that's something that you're looking for in the city, I would highly recommend Hinge. I like it. I just wish that, I guess, people that I find attractive, like my type, I wish there was more of that on the app. Next.
I have Tinder. At the bar.
Uh-oh.
Tinder.
I get it.
T-Pain. I gave it a soft boot for my Drag Race people. No, I'm kidding. I gave it a soft 3.5. I remember using Tinder back in like 2014-15 when I first moved to New York City. That was the first app for me where you could swipe to like or to dismiss. And I remember thinking, why am I swiping for love? This is terrible. And I deleted it immediately.
Literally what we all go through.
Literally. I was just like, what is going on? What does my life come to? I'm swiping for these men and it's not working out. But it's actually not that serious. But I've actually I've made some great connections on Tinder, and some of the connections I still communicate with, but not romantically. I do, because you can't send pictures on Tinder either, can you?
No, only like memes and like just.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty smart thing to do with.
Definitely.
Granted, hold on. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to send pictures, because if that's your thing, baby, do what rocks your boat. I enjoy Tinder, but not as much as Hinge. I feel like Hinge is actually like an updated version of Tinder. Would you say?
Mm-hmm. It's an upscale.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the luxury bar.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. What do you think?
I think, so let me say, when I was a freshman at university, all of my friends were like older, they were like seniors, and they had this was like 2015, so yeah, like you said 2015. Yeah, so they had just gotten on the Tinder wave, and I mean, they were swiping and meeting. And I was so, like I said, I had not dated before, so I was so baffled, like,
Oh my god, you guys are swiping on the internet to meet people?
I was still very much in the headspace that, like, you don't meet people from the internet. Like, I was still very much like baby girl. And even, like, today, I still kind of hold that same sentiment. But anyways, they were all on it, and so I downloaded it for the first time back in 2015, but, like, did not use it because I was like, I'm just playing games. Like, I'm not going to meet any of these men. And so I actually, like, when I moved here to New York, after, like, some months of being here, I re-downloaded it. And I will say that I don't think Tinder is the right space for me, because there's a connotation about people who use Tinder that I feel like we all know. It's like a hookup app. And I think that every now and then you will find people who are actually looking for, like, serious relationships. Like, actually, a lot of my friends are in, like,
Tinder relationships?
Yeah, like 2, 3, 4, 5-year relationships with people that they met on Tinder. So that's why I downloaded it, because I'm like, oh, well, maybe, like, that will happen to me. It has not. But I did meet, I've only met one guy from Tinder, and we actually dated for a while. And a while for me is like 3 months. But it was good. But I just don't think Tinder is the space for me personally, because most people, even if they're not directly saying, oh, I'm here for hookups, like, you'll talk to them for a little bit and you realize, oh, that's just what you wanted, which makes sense because you're on Tinder. Mm-hmm. But I would rate it overall like a 4, because for me, I like the ability.
Good rate.
Yeah, because I like Tinder. It's just that connotation. Like, if there were more people who wanted actual, like, serious relationships on Tinder, I would love Tinder. But most of the guys, they were looking for hookups, and that just wasn't my thing. And so that's the only reason why. But, like, the people were attractive on Tinder, like, just my type, so that was good. I like the fact that I could swipe and people could swipe. I like the fact that I could see if someone, like, super swiped me.
I never do those. Don't you have to pay for those? No.
You get, like, one a day.
Is it Tinder where you can, like, match? You can find a match that has liked you or something like that?
Yeah, it'd be, like, the little question marks. I never can find them.
Girl, I've been looking at my phone. I'll be like, well, who is it? Just tell me, who is it?
I like the fact that either party can message first, but men these days, I like a guy to take initiative, and I feel like, I don't know if it's just my generation or just, like, this time period in general, but men do not like messaging first nowadays. They want women to take initiative, which is cool if that's your thing.
Bumble's onto something.
No. Because then y'all be wanting me to come up with, like, the most clever freaking pickup line ever, but then y'all be sliding in my DMs with, like, hey.
Wait. So, what's your pickup line when you swipe with someone? So when you swipe right, what's your pickup line? You just know.
If you're in the mood for a pickup line, you get a pickup line. Like, during quarantine, I was like, you can't spell quarantine without you and I.
That's beautiful.
I know.
Wait, do another one.
Oh, you can't spell quarantine without you are a cutie. That was fire. You can't tell me that's not fire.
That is.
You are a cutie? What? I would wife any girl who said that to me. Like, what?
I would block any man who said that to me. You are a... Wait, what does it say the whole?
You can't spell quarantine without you are a cutie.
It's cute.
I know. That's why I used to.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I actually don't really have that many pickup lines. I always begin with... Because I never want to come off like too charismatic because I feel like that scares people away. I don't know. I'm just very casual when I approach. Very, very, very casual. You know what I mean? I'm like, how's your day going? I love your profile. Oh my, or if they have like details in their profile, I'll like pinpoint something in their profile. Like, oh my God, I love this TV show.
I think that's a good
approach.
Yeah, definitely pinpointing what's in their profile because I think men, at least from like the straight female side of it, men be expecting a lot. So if you just slide in their DMs or message them like, hey, they're gonna be like, meh.
Ooh.
So I think, at least for me, if I either say something about something they mentioned in their profile, because men love when you talk about them, and
really,
they try to play it off, but they like talking about themselves. And if you say like something funny, a funny opener, that will like
draw
okay,
them in. Yeah.
Because imagine how many messages they're getting. You gotta like stand out.
Then I have the good old Grindr.
I can't talk about this one, but fill us in on the tea.
So basically, Grindr is probably the gay dating apps of all gay dating apps in the sense of just like popularity. It's been around for a long time. It is known for the accessibility of hooking up. You can date on there, but you don't date to go on Grindr. You don't. If you do, I'm proud of you. I'm impressed by you. I've never had that experience.
Would you equate it to Tinder, or is it even more hookups than that?
It's literally like you go on, they be like, show me your boob. It's like aggressive. Not aggressive, but like they're just very straightforward. They'll tell you what they want. They tell you what they don't want. But it also is exciting because you get to see who's in the area. It's like a grid. So with Tinder and Hinge, you swipe. And that's it. So you get to see one profile at a time. With Grindr, it is a grid of all of the people in the area. So you get to see and click. You get to click on whoever you want to click on. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. Granted, they may not talk to you.
So is no matching involved?
No, not this one.
Oh, they need to make that for like
that's what
straight people.
I've never understood like why they haven't taken that like interface, that structure, that layout, and just given it to the heterosexuals. But like it's really cool because you get to see all at once who's in your area. Like one of my favorite things to do is like when I'm going to a different area in New York City, I'll just cut my Grindr on and I'll literally just like refresh every stop just to see who's in the area. And it's so interesting just to see what type of guys are in the area at each stop or in each barrel.
So is there like a distance? Like if I'm in Brooklyn, how far
They'll let you know.
But I can't decide?
They give you a radius of like 3 to 5 miles.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
But you can search in different boroughs and you can see who's in other boroughs.
Oh, so you can move around?
Yeah,
like
it's
Hinge.
pretty, like they know what they're doing. Like they want you to explore and live a life. As far as like relationships, she's not a match. It's possible, but like, you know what you're going there for when you get on that app.
I will say I did not know that.
What is cool about Grindr and like these dating apps now, they're trying to incorporate just more like community like activities. Like they'll have lives of like bingo and spelling bees.
On Grindr?
Yeah, it's pretty, or at least Scruff. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I know. They like, it's live. Like one of them, they'll have like they had a dance party and you just had to sign in and like get to the link and you had a dance party and you just
set your phone up.
Yes, it was cute. It was cute.
It's funny.
Oh, I gave Grindr a 1. For dating.
Oh.
Like for dating, like she's not my girl. She's not my go-to.
What you got next?
eHarmony.
You use eHarmony?
Baby,
I can't wait to hear about this.
I am nearly 30 years old. I've been around. I'm kidding. I mean, actually, I'm near 30. Which is so weird. But I also gave eHarmony a 1. And this is why.
Oh, let's hear it.
This is why. It sounds like we just like joined all of these dating apps to see what we could, the draw, the luck. Like it's.
I did. I was doing a social experiment.
How did it work?
It's still going.
Ooh.
But we'll get to that.
I joined eHarmony probably like in the midst of the pandemic. And some of these apps, especially like online dating, you have to buy all of the perks.
I know.
And I'm just like, I have the basics and I can't even like see who's what those basic things, and like it's hard to enjoy it. So like I gave it a 1. Actually, I gave her a soft 0. No, I'm kidding.
Mood.
Right. No, but like I gave it a 1 because like you have to buy all of the perks in order to enjoy the platform.
I definitely will say, like, as we're getting older and the times are changing, most of the dating apps that once like were free, like completely, they're definitely incorporating like preferred memberships, like Hinge. Y'all, when I first started using Hinge at the beginning of the year, you literally could swipe unlimited, and now they limit you to like maybe like 5 likes a day or something like that. And it was not like that back in the day, but now you can pay for the preferred membership.
How much is it?
I think it's $20.
I am not paying $20.
Look, hear me out. I know we're not on, well, we already talked about Hinge. So I got a chance to use the preferred membership of Hinge for free for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And if
promotion.
If you're looking for love, slight plug. If you are looking for love, I do think for the sake of time, because time is our biggest asset, like ever. And if you're spending Hinge, I think everybody pretty much knows that Hinge doesn't have like the most attractive people on there. So for the sake of time and for the sake of you actually finding people that you're interested in, the preferred membership like allows you to set as many like restrictions as you want. So if you want to see people that are only 6 foot, you put that, the filters. So with that being said, you significantly decrease the amount of people that you're seeing, and you're more likely to see people that you would actually be interested in. So you're spending less time on the apps, and you're also finding people that you would actually like. So I would recommend, if you have the extra $20 a month, I think it's $20, don't quote me on that, but if you have that extra change to spare
for dating, like people will make do.
Yeah, so go ahead and pay the $20. I definitely think it's worth it.
No, this is what I'll say about Grindr. You can like all of that. You get all of that for free. The only thing you can't do for free is like see who's viewed you. But you can literally like filter out everything you want.
They need to make a Grindr for heterosexuals.
What would it be? What would be the name? Grindr.
Grinding. Yeah, I don't know.
No. But it's Grindr. What I will say about Grindr, if I'm going off of like the system, I would give her a hard 5 because they have studied it to a T and they know how to lure in their audience. People get what they want, what they came there for. Like they know what they perfected it.
Wow,
for sure.
I definitely feel left out.
Have you ever been on Grindr?
No, I'm be on Grindr.
I'm not dating right now. I'm not on anybody's apps. I don't want to app love nothing right now because COVID. No, but not right now. But we're gonna download Grindr, and I want to show you the layout so you can see it. It's pretty. It's pretty rad.
Is it for just gay males or for gay females?
I mean, it can be for whatever you want it to be.
I'm a straight female. I just want to point that out. Can I get another one of these? Just one. You guys see this?
That's how good it is. That's how good it is. Like you gotta. People be asking for things, and you have to be honest.
You know what?
Okay?
100%. Because if you would have asked me, I would have did the same thing to you.
Great. So we're great.
Yeah.
Like, can I think on it?
You can tell me no.
I can?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You know. Girl, have you tried the Facebook dating?
Ew.
It is so funny to me. It's so good. It's hilarious. No. Let me not. It is very intriguing. So funny to me.
I lasted less than 24 hours on that thing. I was like, first of all, like the little heart popped up at the bottom of my app, and I was like, oh, this is new. I clicked on it and set up my little profile or whatever, and was just swiping. And I don't like that you can't like filter out what you want, like as compared to other. Yeah, and they was not giving.
I feel like they try to go by your profile, but I'm like, that's not good enough.
No,
yeah.
But it was funny because I was seeing like some people from like the other apps, like on the Facebook app, but no, it was just crusty. What's your rating?
I'm changing the rating. I gave it a 3.5. I'm giving it a 1.
You gave it a 3.5.
I don't know why. I remember it was like
you were being so generous.
I was being very.
Yeah,
I'm giving it a 1.
I agree. Facebook, you tried it, but you can't do it all.
Those are the dating apps I would use. Do you have any more dating apps?
You guys, let's talk about freaking Black.
I did try Black. They tried.
They surely did. They tried it. First of all, Black is so problematic, and it's unfortunate that What?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know, but I tell you. And it's unfortunate that a dating app that's supposed to be specific for, like, Black people has been this problematic. So first of all, the advertisements for Black utilize, like, these fine Black men, like these influencer, celebrity type Black men to advertise for them. And these Black men are in relationships with women who are not Black. Which is fine. Like, I'm all for interracial dating, but don't have an app designed for Black people to meet other Black singles advertised by Black people who are not dating other Black people. And why do you have people in relationships advertising a dating app for finding a relationship where they didn't meet this person on the app? You're advertising that this app is meant for Black people to find other Black singles, but anybody can sign up for the app. Like, literally, when I signed up for the app, I didn't even have to say that I was Black. So, like, how are you vetting that? Like, they have white people on the app, which is, like, fine. It's probably, like, white people who are interested in dating Black people, but, like, that's not, change your advertisement. That's not what the app is for. And, like, change the name of the app. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But as far as the people, there was just so many issues with the app as far as, like, filtering and, like, your distance, like, the radius of people that it was showing you. Like, it would be showing you people that are, like, 1,000 miles away, and like just stuff that didn't make sense. And then the people on there, just not my type. So I literally lasted on Black. And again, this is a part of like my social experiment, very much not intentional, but I lasted less than 24 hours on this app. I was like, what the heck is this? Try again, boo boo.
I only lasted like an hour, and I didn't notice those glitches to say the least. But I gather it's a newer app.
Black?
Yeah. Is it a newer app?
I guess, when compared to like Tinder.
I don't know. She wasn't for me. I love the execution. I love the approach, the attempt. Yeah. But I'm going to have to give it a hard boot.
Yeah. The idea was there, but I feel like they could have like maybe I've never used blackpeoplemeet.com, and I don't even know like if it's good, but maybe they could have like researched a little bit more about how Black People Meet does their layout and then transform that into an app. But it definitely needed a lot more work before they released it to the world, because it's just not it. Coffee Meets Bagel. Is Coffee Meets Bagel? I don't know if that's a New York specific app, but yeah, it's pretty chill. I like the vibe of it. It's very like
What is this?
Coffee Meets Bagel.
What? What's the app? The icon for the app? Coffee Meets Bagel. Like this.
Yeah, so Coffee Meets Bagel, and it has a 4.5 rating. The only thing about Coffee Meets Bagel is that I think you have to pay more to like see who has liked you, and you only get like a certain amount of likes. So Coffee Meets Bagel is kind of like Hinge, where the intent is for you to actually like meet up with these people. So with using dating apps, obviously nobody wants to be perceived as shallow, but when we're dating, we are seeking out people that we are physically attracted to, for the most part. I'm not speaking for everybody, but like for the most part, we're seeking out people that we're attracted to. And so on the apps, even though like you put a description, sometimes you put a bio, blah blah blah, a lot of people, at least as a heterosexual female, I know men are not reading my bio. I've had men tell me, oh, I didn't even read your bio, you were just cute, so I automatically swipe right.
I mean, at least they're being honest.
Yeah, which I appreciate, but I know people aren't taking the time. So there's this app. Ooh, I don't remember what it's called, so this is not helpful, but the concept was like really cool. So basically, you match with a person based on what they put on their profile, but you can't see their photo. It's literally a puzzle. So you match with this person and you guys communicate and you exchange messages, and the longer you talk to each other, the puzzle pieces like slowly remove from the photo, so you don't get to see like their actual full image until y'all like talked for a little bit.
That's a lot of work.
It is, but you only doing that work for someone if you see their profile and you're like, oh, this person has intrigued me, so I'm gonna do the work.
You gotta work for them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
but I'm gonna be pissed
if it's not what I want, and that's why I'm like, throw it away. I don't want it.
If I spend that much time talking to you and the puzzle pieces just
and you got a butterface.
Yeah.
And a butterface is everything look good but the face.
But the concept is like cool. It's like trying to make us less shallow people. Be honest. If you see a profile and like their bio and like answered the prompts or whatever are like intriguing to you, but they are not attractive to you at all, you would swipe right?
No, but the thing is like, for most human beings, like there has to be a sense of physical attraction in order for there to be any sort of coexistence with each other.
I agree. But at least for me, if I'm not attracted to you at first, but I get to know your personality, that person becomes more attractive to me.
And I'm not saying like the moment I see a face, I'm like, nope. I'm very like, I do not have a type. When I see someone, I'm like, cool, let me see what they look like. What are the ratings?
For the puzzle app? I'm gonna give it a 1 because I'm not going through that work. Shoot, using the regular dating apps is a lot of work for me anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like even the regular dating apps are so like, they can be exhausting. So like, I gotta solve a riddle.
Yeah, I just thought the concept was cute. It's new, you know.
You can tell they're
trying.
Ambitious.
Yeah. Bumble.
I don't know anything about Bumble, so you have to go on a tangent about that.
So number 1, I will say as far as like most attractive people in the city, in my opinion, Bumble and Tinder have the most attractive people on them, in my opinion.
I have a question. Do
Yes.
you have it now?
Do I have Bumble now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I see? I mean, you don't have to show me your DMs, your messages. I just want to see the men.
This is what it... Whoa.
Oh, he's cute.
Really?
He is. See? My taste is... okay, not... Wait. He's cute.
He's cute. See, I was definitely swipe right. And I
wonder if we have like similar taste in guys.
I think so because...
You think so?
Well, actually, I don't know.
Oh!
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know your type at all.
Let's go real quick. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah. No. I mean, arm-wise, yes.
I hate when
no
men have... You guys have terrible pictures on your freaking... In these group pictures, stop.
No.
I'm not
Which
trying
one
to play,
is it?
Yeah, I'm not trying to play Inspector Gadget. I need to know who you are. Like, he's
we love the
cute
beard,
to me.
yeah. Trim the beard.
Oh, he's Brazilian. Oh, but
ooh,
if they
6'1"?
say something casual, I automatically swipe left.
Oops.
Because I'm not a casual
But you
girl.
swiped left on him.
I did. If they say that they're looking for something casual, I automatically swipe left. This guy is very handsome.
Cute.
And I love when they actually answer the prompts like thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
6'2". See, and this is my problem. Like,
Ooh,
how many...
This is my type. Oh, not...
Uh-oh. You better have your Vans on with the part.
Yeah. The blue eyes.
I'll take it.
My type. I wish
That's
you could...
my type.
Bumble, I wish you could super like, because I would be super liking left and
Love
right,
it.
but you have to pay for it. And I don't like that.
He's
Ooh,
cute.
Yeah, he is cute. Ooh.
Do they have a gay option?
Yes.
Oh, see, she's trying to do this so I can get back on. I see what you...
No, I'm telling you, Bumble has the
Look at all these
cutest
tall guys. There's so many tall guys on here.
Well, I have my preferences set to 6 foot.
Oh, you can set your preferences.
Yeah, but you only get like
Is that
2.
Money Exchange? No.
So yeah, that's Bumble.
I like Bumble.
So I would rate Bumble like a 4 out of 5. The only thing is, as far as like in New York, the men on Bumble are super, super flaky. So like, why are you matching with me if you're not trying to have a conversation? And yeah, can we at least have a conversation before you're like, oh, let's meet up? Like, come on now. It's still 2020. People are still out here getting raped and kidnapped and sex trafficked. I'm a little cautious, and you need to be understanding of that.
'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl.